Welcome back to an exciting new video. If you're new to the channel, this is my 1980 Datsun 1200 Ute, also known as a Sunny Truck to some. I've been working on this car for about 9 years. This episode we take these beautiful Weber DCOE Italian carburetors that I rebuilt and we get them ready to put on the truck. By the way, we have a wonderful Facebook group with a bunch of individuals on Datsun 1200 USA Club on Facebook. We're also on Instagram at Datsun 1200 USA Club. Those of you who may know, I fabricate a bunch of custom Datsun 1200 parts and some parts for other models. If you're ever interested in purchasing some of my parts, be sure to message me on Instagram or you can comment below on this YouTube video. Thank you. As always, thanks for joining us. Please like and subscribe and enjoy the episode. This was the old setup that fit on there. This is the Weber 3236 carburetor that I am used to running, and as you can see, we have a big problem here. The manifold actually cracked, and I wasn't aware that it was cracked. You can see that chunk came off there. Hopefully we can get that repaired, but I'm sure that was affecting the performance of the car somehow. We're going to retire this for the shelf for a while and put on the new carburetors. By the way, this is the GX head, which is actually a very uncommon head, which has large oval ports on it, much larger than the factory ones. And this has been polished by somebody else. It's nice and smooth in there and matches the gasket pretty well. Time to fit the intake manifolds.
Oops. That sucks. That one sort of fits. Doesn't want to go. Oop, oop. There we go. Well, it's not quite right. Okay. And the reason I made those longer is because they need to stick out in order for that nut, and the standard ones are too shallow. So let's just have a quick look at these. One thing I'm concerned about is whether or not we need a stepped washer. Oh, mosquito, get out of here. That's one thing I was kind of worried about. So I might have to take the header off and the intake off and check the mounting of it, because one nut holds both the header and the intake on the bottom four, and if that surface is not flat, the nut is not going to hold it tight to the head. So what I'm talking about is here, this has been ground down, and I think the header is actually more thick, which I might need to do some more work on the header to get this to work. So I have to shave 1 millimeter off of these little tabs to match the intake. Okay, to show you what I'm up against, I don't have a battery, but it still works without a battery. Okay, so that's dead nuts on 10 millimeters. When I take it over to here, the problem becomes, okay, I get a good reading on that. 11 millimeters. So I got to shave a whole millimeter off of that, and I can't get my grinder in there. I wish I had a finger grinder, but I don't have one. For now, I'm going to try this. After 2 hours of milling by hand, I was able to get those pretty close to 10 millimeters. These are the factory yoke washers, as they're called. I'm going to try to see if that will work. Fits like a glove. Yeah, we're good to go. Knew that was gonna happen. Saw that coming a mile away. Let's put the bag of goodies over here. Okay. Just had to massage it a little bit. This one's here is being a bit of a prick, so we're gonna heat it up and try to break it loose with some heat. I'm really gonna hate myself if these longer studs don't work out. Well, we cracked her loose, but I got my wrench stuck here. There we go. See if this will work. Ah, yeah, she's coming out now. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. I really hope this longer stud works out. What have we accomplished so far? Putting 4 studs on. Basically. All day. Okay, let's see if this works now. one's not going to work. It hits the, it pretty much well hits the header. What do we do there? Well, it was a fight, but we managed to get the header on, the intake on, this intake on, and the throttle linkage rail. I will say too that the intake is more for an A14 or A15 oval port and not necessarily the GX. So I don't know how well it's going to perform because the intake ports on the head side are slightly smaller than my actual engine head. So I might upgrade this in the near future. We'll see what happens. My goal is just to get the carburetors on and see what happens for now. Alright, I believe we've got 2 rubber gaskets. This is a kit I bought. This is a phenolic resin spacer, and I believe it acts as a kind of a vibration control and also a heat sink, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert on carburetors, but I believe that's how it works. Well, we already have a problem here. The breather tube is in the way here. The catch can breather tube thing. And I'm not sure I'll be able to push it over much more. Almost use a second set of hands here to push that. Now, why don't we go ahead and just take that off for now. Chai latte, anybody? Don't mind if I do. Just putting the final touches on here. It's pretty late tonight, so I don't know how far we're going to get, if I'm going to finish or not. It's probably 11 o'clock tonight, and I don't know how bad I want to piss off the neighbors. Revving the bejesus out of this engine, so I don't know, we'll see. We'll think about what's going to happen. Maybe first thing tomorrow. Now, I would be lying if I waited a whole nother day to start these carburetors. Sorry guys, I had to do it without you. The temptation was too great. I got them started. We'll show some footage now of them running. So let's head to it and fire these babies up. We'll give it a little pre-pump action. I haven't adjusted anything here at all. I just left it at 12:30 last night. I got them running and went to bed. So let's kick her in the guts, as they say. See what happens. Let's listen to her gurgle. Damn, that good. How can you not love the sound of them Webers? Well, on the next video, I'm gonna have to install a throttle cable from the gas pedal to the linkage system, and then we'll take it for a test drive and fine-tune the settings on the Webers and see how she goes. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you like t-shirts, stickers, send me a message on Instagram, Datsun 1200 USA, and see you next time. Peace.